So, welcome to Travelling Matt, where we build memories together. And today I'm on an amazing walk I've been looking forward to doing for some time, and I want to show you exactly where I am. Royal Greenwich, you can't really bother see it. Royal Greenwich. So today we're going to walk around the Queen's house, the grounds of the Queen's house. Then we're going to walk over to here, which is the Naval College, and then we're going to go to Greenwich Park. So it's great to be back out again. It's Saturday morning, about 10 o'clock, actually till like half 10. Lovely sunny weather, as you can see, and this place is buzzing, and it's got a beautiful, this is the entrance it came from. I'm parked over there, which is called Park Row, and you can use Park pay by phone, not Ringo, pay by phone, which is different. Let me show you the Queen's house. I'm gonna go a bit closer. Now, Greenwich has royal history. Again, wind today when I go out anyway. So let me tell you a bit about this location. Greenwich has a royal history going back to I think there was a Stuarts. So we're looking at Queen Charlotte. She lived here, and also you've got the Georges. So for the Georgians, to be honest, I think I remember correctly. So like 17th century, we're going to go to the Royal Observatory a bit later, but I wanted to show you the Queen's house. And this is the location. So we entered in via there. Isn't that view just simply amazing on a beautiful summer's day, only in the UK. So Queen's house dates back to Queen Charlotte, where for 200 years the royals, this has been a palace like Buckingham Palace since the George was on the throne. So Queen Charlotte would have lived here. Henry would have visited here as well. So this was given to the actual royal. So this is actually given to the actual Royal Naval College in around the times of Charles II, where when I'm going to go over to the observatory, where Charles II commissioned Sir Christopher Wren, you know, my favourite architect, to actually build the observatory. Again, Christopher Wren. Sir Christopher Wren was not just a architect of one of the most prolific buildings in the world, or in the UK I should say, also an Egyptologist, and also a mathematician, not forgetting he also was a astrologer. So I'm going to just take you around here. And there, ladies and gents, is where we're going to. That is the Royal Observatory. But I'm going to walk through here. I've been looking forward to this all week, I'll tell you. And simply being blessed with this walk today. And you can see everybody's out enjoying the sun. So I don't know how many videos this is going to be over, but I want to make sure I cover Greenwich as much as possible. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, just peering through there is the Royal Naval College where I'm going to go first, and I'm going to double back on myself and come to the actual observatory. As a keen astrologer myself back in the day, I have fascinations with the astrology charts and done some astrology work like a few years ago and during lockdown actually, predicting some of the world's events, for example the flood in New Orleans, and also the COVID-19 hit in the UK. However, we couldn't distinctify how bad COVID would have been, but I just knew there was a massive glitch coming. So, but here is the National Maritime Museum. And there's a ship in a bottle. So we're going to walk up this way and do a circle. Semi-office wing. I'm not going to go in the museum, I'm just going to walk around the grounds. I'm going to show you the main parts of Greenwich. I'm going to go up to Greenwich Village as well. I want to see what statue this is.
Go to Boots.
So fellow travellers, this is, who's it? Let's have a look. This is William V. So that explains a lot. William V was married to Charlotte. I'll take a better picture.
That big statue. The Admiral. William IV.
It was an admiral, was it? So, as you can see, that's where we walked down from. If I remember correctly, William must have been one of Charles's. No, I have to check that. I'll put it in the screen shortly. Who his wife was. So here you've got the Greenwich Tavern. And here you've got the gates to the Royal Observatory, which is on King William's Walk. So I'm about to jaywalk and walk in the road. Go along the high street. What I love about Greenwich, you've still got the normal houses that people actually live here still. Like you got in Portobello Road. It's like other houses are not being bought out and then developed into kind of like belonging to the royals and stuff. It's just, you can still live here. Hate to think how much it costs, but you know. So, look at that. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like a private residence as well. Someone's done a film in that. So you got another pub, what a surprise, along here called the King's Arms. Everything in the UK, this is University of Greenwich, everything along here is linked to the actual royalty. So I'll show you this in a minute. Let me show you this pub. It's the King's Arms. And ladies and gents, we're going to go over to see this amazing ship and then double back on ourselves to the observatory, and then we're going to go off to the village. So I've just come round from that road to Romany Road, and there's the actual Naval College. No, it's not, sorry. So guys, I had to pause a minute because I wanted to cross the road, and everyone was just getting in front of the camera, so wanted to make sure you get the best views on walking with Matt, to I'd say, travelling Matt. So we're coming up, if I remember correctly, this is a Catty Sark, which was a clipper which went to the East Indies to collect things like coffee, sugar, which was a luxury back in the day. And then it was saved because they were going to destroy it by the Greenwich. By Greenwich, I can't remember who they were, but they definitely the Greenwich Society, which is amazing. We're going to go into there in a minute, but I want to show you this. So now I've turned on to this road, which is approaching the Catty Sark, where you can get actual access. So let me just stop here for a minute and show you this amazing ship.
It's like a mirror. He used to say, "Green is me."
So I'm going to show you from this angle and walk round. Well, I want to show you the entrance first. There's the entrance there to get to the Catty Sark. Isn't that amazing, ladies and gentlemen, on a beautiful day only in the UK. So you've got the Catty Sark Museum.
Let's see.
And they're the prices for you guys to get in. If you want to come down, please do come down and visit. It is one amazing ship. It's good to preserve our history. So that's how you would enter. I just love you can still be an angle. This reminds me of when I went to Portsmouth. I don't pass that underneath it. I can't even pan back. This is how big this boat is. It is just so imposing, but beautiful. Right, I'm going to turn around. This is where I came from. Simply amazing. I'll put up some information about the Catty Sark here. So I won't read it out to you, I just want to show you the pictures, and I don't want to go around remembering stuff. Once I do remember, I want to kind of reveal to you. So I'm going to go into the Thames in a minute, but I want to show you the front of the Catty Sark. It's just there, chip away. Simply amazing, the sun in the background. Just, you have to be here. You just literally have to be here. You can't even explain it. It's amazing you can record, but it's somewhere where you have to visit. So I'm just going to go to the Thames, show you the Thames, and then give you a view of the Catty Sark. So guys, nice running. So fellow travellers, over there is Isle of Dogs. The Isle of Dogs is actually named after, allegedly, there's many, well, there's a speak about that. Allegedly, the Isle of Dogs is named after where one of the kings used to store his animals and his dogs. He used to put up that part of London, so it was specifically for dogs. I don't think that's true, but anyway, it sounds good. It also was a merchant's entrance, so that's where they used to drop off animal carcasses, animals and things of that nature to this part of London. Because you got, remember Greenwich is just over there. That's where the royals used to live. So there's a bend, it's just over there. I'll point it out with an arrow, and that's where the Isle of Dogs is. This is all the Thames. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a Catty Sark. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm still amazed by this shit. You guys always use it. We're here. So fellow travellers, what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk back up to the Naval College, because I crossed over the road. It's only a short distance. Then we're going to go over to the observatory, then to the park. Then we are going to go to the village, and that will be a tour or a little adventure. So there's a Catty Sark again. So I'm going to walk down here.
Big boy!
So
Big boy!
going to through there. We've got the entrance into the museum. Let me just check that out actually. I think it's the Naval Museum.
Daddy, I did a big boy way.
So, Royal Naval College. You can see it, I hope you can see that alright. So, that's the map. That's some of the paintings that's here. I'm not 100% sure. I believe this is the Naval College, because you got obelisks. I don't get that word right. Can't see what the description says on there, but this looks like it was given to the Royal Navy. I'll have a look, see if I can find any information on that. But I know when I was doing my research before coming to Greenwich, because I came here to do a video for my other channel, Carnacalistics, and about Bloodline, because this ties into Bloodline. And I know the obelisk is, that's why I came in, guys. Has links to here, and I think it was given to him by Egypt. So here's a cannon. Do not climb onto the guns. You know what? I think this was actually a real cannon. It definitely looks like it. Let's have a look. I won't read all. It says the Turkish bronze was cast in 1790 to 1991 under the reign of the Ottoman Sultan. It weighs 5.2 tons. Fired stone shot and just 56 kilometers. One was taken by Admiral Sir John Duckworth. So there you go. So this is actually given to us by the Turkish army. Thank you, guys. And on here it says 1791, 1798, 1794. And here is Sir Walter Raleigh, born 1557, sorry, born 1552, died 1681. No, 1618. What is wrong with me today? Sir Walter Raleigh. So here, Sir Walter Raleigh, born 1552, died 1618, and he was a famous traveller in reign of Elizabeth I. Some say a lover of Elizabeth I. But there you go, and there's a catty sock. I just love how everything's just like all tied in together. So I'm going to walk on this side. I won't go by the river. I'm going to walk down here to show you the Naval College. And if you get packaged, there's loads of things to eat. So then you've got the Naval College, which I'm coming up on now, which I shall stop and show you guys before I go around the front. Remember, this was given to the Navy by Charles II, and the turrets, which I'll show you in a minute, was designed by the great man himself, Sir Christopher, my man Wren. Love this guy. So another obelisk. So this one is from the French Navy, and I shall show you the plaque. 1853. So it says, who endured to rescue Franklin, shared the fate of the Glory, and illustrated navigator from his British admirers in 1853. So I'm going to spin around and show you guys where this came from. And there is the Naval College. And you see just here, that's the bend. It turns left and then goes out to the North Sea. And no, I'm not going to go swim down there. I like you guys a lot, but I'm not going to go and do swim to do that. So then over here, let me just show a bit of history here. These all used to be factories along where these bring in tea, sugar, flour from the East Indies like India, Colombia and so on. Colombia, and now obviously they've leveled it out now, so it's now actual £1 million houses. thing I'm learning to do is learn to play the violin. Got a passion for violin. Had violin for years. Never, I pick up and mess around with it a few times, but I'm going to get trained on it now. COVID has depleted. And ladies, fellow travellers, here is the Royal Naval College. Simply breathtaking. Remember, this was designed by Sir Christopher Wren. And if you don't know who Sir Christopher Wren is, look at the domes up here. What does that remind you of? St Paul's Cathedral. Yes. He was the one who designed St Paul's Cathedral after the Great Fire of London in 1666. He was commissioned to rebuild London, and a lot of the streets were still similar to how it was before, but this is the layout of where Sir Christopher Wren came or was commissioned to build these two turrets, and was given to the Royal Naval College. So in the distance, you see that White House in the distance, that's the Queen's House. So if I spin the camera around, that's where the royalty would have came in. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to do that because I have to go back that way. So if a member of the royal family, I would enter from here and I will see this. Look at this. So I don't know if you can see it, so I'll read it to you. It says, this is the birthplace of Henry VIII. Sorry, Henry VIII. So Henry VIII was born here in 1491. His daughters, Mary the First and Elizabeth I, were both born here. Mary was born in 1516 and Elizabeth was born in 1533. So here is where the two greatest monarchs, three of the greatest monarchs lived. You've got Mary, Bloody Mary, who killed loads of Catholics. Now I said, this is where royalty would have come from. And they walked through here and would have marvelled at a bit. Imagine if you're royalty and then you're just looking at this as yours, that you are power. And again, if people are not sure who this is actually I think it's French, or Italian, can't see. Trying to get away the sun. There you go. So you take your advisors, or people you're visiting the royal family in the days of Charles I. They would walk through here in the Stuart times, and people will be like, wow, intimidated by the power of the United Kingdom, or the British Empire at that time it's called. So that's the way we walk past, but we're not going this way. I passed it before. I'm going to go over, and we're going to go to the Royal Observatory. Up these steps without me falling over. There's loads of people out today, which is beautiful to see. Couples. It's good to see how Britain has embraced homosexuality. And then you got the bell. Round queue, thanks guys. I asked them to sign the bell when I arrived for travelling mat. And that's where we walk from. Here at Travelling Mat, I try to get the best possible angles and days in order to capture the moment. And as you can see, there the Queen's House with the Royal Observatory in the background. So when you see any of my videos, which I must add now, please like, share, subscribe, and please follow, subscribe and follow and press the golden bell so you know when I upload new videos, which I try to do a couple a week. Try to do by day and by night. That gate's closed, so you would walk through there and walk onto the Queen's house, but we're gonna have to chuck a right. So I'm talking all East London with you guys. So let's have a look. There you go, ladies and gents. So there, this is still the Naval College. I'm passing through. This is actually on the right. This here is actually Greenwich University. My friend went here. Or University of Greenwich. Only me was that the other way around. So we're going to go and exit here, go back onto where the actual Maritime Museum is, and then go up to the observatory. I'm going to go then. So the Cat's Ark's just over there, and then I'm going to go off to see a part of Greenwich Park, and then we're going to take you to the village, and Greenwich Village, where we're going to go and visit the actual market, world famous market, which we almost lost a couple of years ago, but thanks to the local community we kept. So, and then we see where we are from there. So you can't go that way because that's COVID. So they are helping to vaccinate people with COVID. See, even the royal palaces are still helping with the fight against COVID. So that's where we came from, across the road on the left. And I'm going to turn right here, go back into the Maritime Museum. I wonder what that noise was. It's actually it's so windy. The poles are just playing together. So the Maritime Museum, which looks like it's not all the way, it's halfway up, which is interesting. The other day we were just celebrating St. Patrick's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day to my St. Patrick's followers, my uncle, dad's best friend. When he came to the UK, was called Uncle Patrick, which is kind of Robert's friend. And he done a great things for us, and have great memories with Uncle Patrick, looking after us when we were younger. So I know I have a friend of mine who is from Ireland, who watches my videos. So Queen's house, which is just here. Queen Elizabeth I was born here. So was Queen Mary. So it goes this way. And we've still got quite a bit of ground and a lot of wind to contest, and it's good to see tourists back in the UK again. So welcome back, guys. It's good to see you back in the UK. My next video is going to be, I believe, on the street, and it's the square. I'll take you This is old ground, so I'll take you to the observatory and we can reconvene it there. Ladies and gents, you see this crow? It's been following me all since I got to the park. So this is Greenwich Park, and we're walking to the observatory. It's very windy. Again, these got access for the public, thanks to one of our greatest monarchs, and one I like very, very much, King Charles II. They made it into a royal park, so we, the public, can actually enjoy. It was him they called the Merry King because after the throughout Cromwell destroyed or killed for treason Charles I, King Charles II's father, it was Cromwell who banished Christmas, birthdays and parties, believe it or not, festivals, all was banned under Oliver Cromwell. So it wasn't until Charles II came back to the throne after being in exile in various locations like Isle of Scilly, was when he restored Christmas partying and celebrations. It is said that Charles II has over 20 to 30 illegitimate children. Personally, I think he's got more than that. I guess that's why I like the guy so much. Man after my heart. Man after my own heart. So the steep climb. Let me stop here for a minute to show you where I walk from. So there's the park. Then we go up here and show you the Royal Observatory. Okay, guys, I've just done a walk up to the observatory. Oh my gosh, there is 2 ways you can get to the top, actually 3 ways. One way is 18 minutes, which is to the right. Didn't go that way, like an idiot. I decided to do, I did 3 hours and 6 minutes, which is hard. I powered up it, but I want to show you this place in a minute, the observatory. Also, there's a car park, which you can access. So I'm going to show you this place now, which is the observatory, and also the observatory, part of the observatory. Then I'll go around this way. And that's a pavilion. That's like the toilets. That's pavilion. Remember, it was Sir Christopher Wren who designed this place. Now I'm going to show you this view, and here in Greenwich is where time is measured, is met in the middle. So I'm going to show you the clock now, and then I'm going to show you the view. You can see the Royal Observatory. So you can measure, it measures time. How many people are here? And it's such a beautiful day today as well. So there's the observatory. I won't show you the view, yeah, try and keep that from you for now. Now this clock measures time from and distance, so here it is, ladies and gentlemen. And there's the Royal Observatory, which is closed. But what I come to show you why I powered up a sleep stope. See all the people lining up. I want to go here before I show you, because I want you to see this and all of its glory. It looks over East London, London, Isle of Dogs. Great memories here. As working astrologer myself, this is a passion of mine. But let me show you James Wolfe, who's this gentleman here, before I show you.
Would you want to get a little bit closer? I mean, there's so many people. You're gonna get
So, this is what I've come to show you. And over there is the Millennium Dome. You've got the Isle of Dogs with the power of money, wealth. Then you've got the Shard. And then you've got the Royal Observatory. Remember, Sir Christopher Wren built this place. By Charles II commissioned it. And just down there you go.
And in the time.
So, people debating about why the hospital. So, I'm going to walk back down. Going down should be easier.
I bet it's a sledge in that hill.
I think, like, guys, I don't like heights, yeah, but you know what I mean, this is worth it. Let me just kind of show you from this angle. Look at that. And look at the people. That's where we're standing. I know my son Josh would have been belting down there, running down there with my other son Jordan. But this, the view I try to show you where the Queen's house is and the Maritime Museum. So I'm just waiting for it to clear for me to walk down. Here we go.
Oh, that's what she's bagging out today. She's not very good on the lead still. Obviously. Needed it.
It should be a lot easier getting down than it's going up. I feel like I've got my brakes on. People do make me laugh. Like, they look at you funny when you're walking with a camera, right? And this is a public place, and it's also a national treasure. Of course, you're going to have a camera walking down there and they're giving you dirty looks. I think it's just goes to show how stupid these people are sometimes, but it is what it is. And there you go, the Queen's house. Sometimes he does over there. And this is the steep walk down. That's the steep walk up. This is a 6-minute walk up and down. And I'm out of breath walking down it. Imagine walking up it. And I powered down it through past people. And it's nice to be out and hearing different nationalities again, just like, and it goes to show like we beat COVID, and that people were turning back to the UK. So what I'm going to do, I might cut across the grass this way and show you guys the Queen's house from the view from where we came from. And then we're going to leave here and go off to the village, to the market, film a bit of local people in the market and some of the businesses there, and see if I can get a couple of interviews with them and help promote their businesses. That's what travelling night's about, you know. It's all about community. That's why I asked you guys to share, subscribe, to show people about the UK, how proud we are of the UK, also to help advertise businesses where they don't have to pay, so when they come here they know like what they're expecting to what they can purchase, and you know, just some of the artisans that this UK has developed. And I think it's so important as a business owner myself to promote our national pride of our businesses. So as you can see, I'm walking. Let me spin this, go around and show you where we came from. So I think I came as a kid with our school. We've done these things. So there's an observatory. And I don't know what it's like for like my foreign viewers. Do you guys, please put in the comments, do you guys go to your local, like if you're in France, do you go and visit historic sites as a French person? Or if you're Italian, do you go to Rome? Do you go to your national treasures, you know, your places of interest? In the UK, it's kind of sad because a lot of people don't. You know, a lot of British people don't come here. You know, they just, I should want to go that way. They avoid coming here, and it's almost like they're afraid to be seen at these locations. We have such a rich history, spanning well over 1,000 years, and not just that. That's just because of the buildings. We can record it. Like, we have lots of integration. Rome, the Romans were here, the pagans were here. You know, the Vikings invaded. Some of our language is taken from the Vikings, from the Dutch. You know, so we're an island which was totally conquered all the time, and this is such a beautiful island with such a rich history. So that's where I went down from. This is Greenwich Park, and over there in the background is a naval college. And everyone's out in the park, sun tanning. It's still windy, can you feel the wind? Can you hear the wind? But people out in shorts, out in sitting with family, friends, something we can do for 2 years. And if we could, we had to stay limited because of COVID. So now we have the opportunity to come out. I want to document this for people, see how it's changed. So guys, it's going to get a bit windy now because I'm going to go through an opening. So now we're coming out of, so I had to stop it because it was really windy. Someone's kicking off over there. The ball's gone under the fence. And we've got some work being done here. And ladies and gents, this is where we've been. So I won't show you the where it works. So here's still again where I've just come from, out of the Greenwich, and on the left here is the Maritime Museum and some houses on the right. Residential obviously, but one thing I found with people here, you know, madness costs nothing. Saying thank you is a must, but I don't know, maybe they lost it in birth, saying thank you when you let them walk through. So this is where I came through. As you can see, just an anchor. Where I'm going to take you is back to the car. So just over there is a car park. Joe pie mash.
Yeah. You didn't mind it.
Okay. So I'm not sure.
I think it's very.
And your desserts. Established. Oh gosh, it looks like it's busy in there. 1890, as an East Londoner, born and bred, this is what we grew up on. Oh my days, I'm gonna have to check that out. So, this is the market. So this is gonna be the market, just so some people that it's rhyming there. Oh, this is. Of course, Mark, he's talent, absolute talent. Something you won't see during COVID. So
Very cheap.
I bought a ring here from someone who designed rings, and she did it for my country trip to Dominica. I still got the ring today, Himalayan shop. Autumn and May. If I go in that shop and I will spend too much, so now let's get straight. Some of the shops here. Jewelry, pictures.
Like it's natural. I think it's very natural.
Prints, bags. Clothing.
Ça va avec la bonne réputation.
These. Oh wow. Vegan. Fudge patch, sorry. And Greenwich Market. This is what I was brought up in. The hustle and bustle of people milling around, just being. The pasties, Jamaican. That's a vegan store. Drinks.
People make.
And these are artisans.
Mama, darling. Oh, I see, yeah.
Get stalls selling furniture. This wasn't here when I came before. This is through the food part now. This one's at Portobello Road. As you can see.
That's weird.
So you got Brazilian store, Bob Marley playing. One of my idols. Taught me a lot about life. Has that Portobello Road feel to it. Jamaican street food. reason I'm not stop filming, I want you to see how busy people bring dogs there as well. And how you
Yeah, put it there. I'll keep it.
shuffle through. Beautiful summer's day in Greenwich. And people, I've only been out 2 hours. So I'm going to go onto the high street, got Thai chicken there, and I'm going to go. This is a Thai kitchen.
Could have gone to Borough, but
That's an idea. To just remind me, Borough Market is another place to visit.
jumping and cheese.
And this is the high street. Fish and chips. And that is the high street. So something nice. So let me just show you this. This is actually the beginning of Greenwich Market. Established in 1737. Happy socks. This has been a market since the 17th century, remember? This way, you've got these little goats, and so I just saw a couple. Man just bought some socks and happy socks, and he's really all pleased with it. Drank in there a few times. And this is the dragonfly. Back into Borough Market, where I'm going to stop here for a quick, you're right, drink. So I just spoke to the owner and he's allowed me to come in and do some filming, all organic, and I'm trying to get him on camera to talk about.
So I make it with organic acid, trees and plants, crushed powdered quartz crystal, and very fine metal.
All natural, guys, all handmade.
Iron.
I can't read my glasses. I don't wear my glasses. I can't read any of them.
This is raw gold leaf from watch
What
parts.
do they do? Concentrate concentration.
It's made by Gary Hogbin. It's quite a well-known artist.
Meditation positive needs to be relaxation, smooth and interactive, moving and
So guys, this is all handmade.
This is Beethoven. All real stamps. It's all hand cut with a scalpel.
Okay, so tell me. Someone has told you to tell me before.
Oh, but orgone.
Yeah, go.
Orgone basically is a Austrian guy. Wilhelm.
Sorry, what's
My name is Alan.
Alan.
So I own Londonorgone. So Austrian. So his name is Wilhelm Reich. He was the inventor of orgone. So it's layering of inorganic, organic causes a reaction. There's a constant scrubbing action inside the movement. It releases a frequency, and that frequency softens EMFs, electromagnetic fields, from mobile phones, Wi-Fi, smart meters, etc. So no, it's for softening the. So the symptoms of EMFs are migraines, headaches, depression, anxiety, fatigue, and poor sleep. This helps with those symptoms. Also, I use organic acid from trees and plants, crushed powdered quartz crystal, and very fine metal powders to make it.
Excellent.
It's all made by hand. It's on the walls. It's all dotted around.
So those were handmade, and I can't believe the price. Your, as we debated, it was like you're really.
I try to be as reasonable as possible. My prices haven't gone up in like 7 or 8 years. So the same prices as I've been.
And it's all handmade.
All handmade, yes. Yep. And so basically in the shop, it's me and 2 friends. So it's my shop, but I only buy off 2 friends. So everything's made by 3 people. This is the Jaguar XJ6 chair.
I love that Jag.
This is from a Honda motorbike, Japanese plastic carburetor. This is all engines, raw engine, MG V8.
Awesome. So guys, thank you so much for coming out on my walk today, building memories with Travelling Matt. So today I'm going to have my little drink of Coke and I'm waiting for my chips, and then I'm going to return back to the car. And yeah, it's been a brilliant day and enjoy the sun. So look after yourself, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next walk where we'll be building memories together. Stay blessed, stay safe.